Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today we're going to learn what is the console log and how to use it. So this is a famous instruction on every JavaScript project. You probably you will find it by the code of other developers, or if someone is trying to debug something. So the main use, let's say like that, is for debug. So console is an object of JavaScript that we have in all the softwares we create with this language. And we also have other objects like object, number, function. But console is one of the most used because it has the purpose to show values, okay? So something you will constantly see is someone trying to guess or see which value is in some variable. So we can do like this: const a equals 10, and now we invoke a method of console, because console is the object. It has some methods. One of them is log. So if we put or insert as an argument some value or some variable to log, this will be shown in our console tab, okay? For access this tab, we just need to press Ctrl Shift J, or we can also access it with the right button in any browser. Let's open this HTML here that I have with these scripts linked in our browser, so you can see it better. So we can get the console value by clicking the right button, inspect, and here we will have some tabs. These tabs represent some aspects of our project, like elements is our HTML. Console is the tab that we have to debug JavaScript. We have source that lead us to some files that our project has, like scripts.js, the main file of this application. Network, it's a tab for some requests we make through our application to a server, okay? And we have another ones, we can make videos talk about that, but let's focus on the console one, okay? So here we have some categories that we can also use with the console object, but the console log leads us here. It prints the method information in the user messages or messages tab or info tab, but not in the error tabs or warning, okay? So to see the values we try to print with that method, we can get here with the right click or just with Ctrl Shift J, okay? These have the same result. We can print variables, as you can see here, but you can print values like 15, or you can print expressions like a plus 15. So this is a case that we want to debug, because we can have another value here in the a variable, so we don't know the result of this sum, okay? So if we save here, we can see that we have three values here. These three values represents our 3 lines of console log here. But console log is one method that we have in console, the log method, okay? You can have like warn, so console warn, you are doing something wrong, and if we save here, we will receive the message in this warning tab. So now we can see that the color changed to a yellow one, because this is not a message, this is a warn. This is used more when you are trying to warn a developer that will do some code or make some code in your project that he's doing something wrong, okay? So we can use this method to warn him, because this should be for the developers, the programmers, not for the user, the customer of our site. If you put a message here that has some sensitive data or showing an error of your system, it is bad, because everyone can see it. Okay, so use this to debug purpose only, not for show some sensitive data. Okay, and you can have the error method. Okay, so this will trigger an error there. This is an error. So now we have value in another tab. Okay, and we can continue this with another lines, and this will not end our software, kill our software because this error. It is just a way to warn something, that something is going wrong, that something is not going as we expect. So the console object is a core object of JavaScript, and it can be used for debug purpose. We have a lot of methods. I encourage you to search for the other methods, learn about them, and use the best for your situation. But it is a method that every project has, because it bootstrapped with JavaScript. Okay, as the number object that I have shown you there can create a variable with the number object. Okay, so this will result in the number 2. We can log this with the console log, and as you see here, we have a number because it types the data as a number when it can type the data. Okay, so we didn't create this object before, we have it. So it's like console, we have this object and we have a lot of methods in it, so we should use it for debug purpose. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the video, you learn more about the console. It's an object that you see in every software of JavaScript. Maybe it's commented out like this, because when the software is in production, you don't want to show this message to users or customers. So or you delete these lines, or you comment out to don't show any information there. Okay, so if you like, please subscribe to my channel, it's very important to me, and also like this video to reach more people. See you in the next one.